And it's not a surprise, Burna Boy did it, London Stadium twice. So if a Nigerian artist decide to even fill one space for like 3-4 times, it's no more of a surprise. Now let's do this quick and snappy as I share the headline with you. Asake is set to headline the O2 Arena for the second time. All right, Asake is set to headline the O2 Arena for the second time. Now, let's look at this one and a short daily as I read to you the details of the O2 Arena second time. Okay, welcome to the Pan-African Stance right here on this channel, TJ Studios, your commander-in-chief, your chief kingpin. I'm here to do the needful by sharing with you exclusives on this channel. You can call me Emeka Chukwu Emeka, Omoluabi, and then for La Rain. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm basically looking at, the African context, the entertainment industry again, as we've been doing other contents. Now let's stay fixated on the entertainment, industry for that matter, African space. That is what I do. It's a Pan-African channel as such. All right, let's look at Asake. We're all wowed by the talent of Asake when he sprung up of the Niger space. Very talented, extremely talented artist. And we saw him at the O2 Arena, did a massive event, filled the place to capacity, and we all loved it. We spoke about it. Now he's doing it for the second time, and it's not a surprise, Burna Boy did it, London Stadium twice. So if a Nigerian artist decide to even fill one space for like 3-4 times, it's no more of a surprise. Now let's do this quick and snappy as I share the headline with you. Asake is set to headline the O2 Arena for the second time. All right, Asake is set to headline the O2 Arena for the second time. Now, let's look at this one and a short daily as I read to you the details of the O2 Arena second time. Nigerian superstar Asake will headline the iconic O2 Arena for the second time. Since announcing himself on the mainstream in 2002, Asake has enjoyed international success through his collection of chart-topping hit singles housed in two commercially acclaimed albums. Asake's second headline concert at the O2 Arena is scheduled for September 21st, and it will be one of the stops for his upcoming Lungu Boy tour. That's interesting. Ahead of the tour, Asake has announced the release of a new LP, Lungu Boy, which will be his third album in 3 years and fourth project since January 2022. So far, in 2024, Asake has only released one song, which is Only Me, a surprise release on his birthday. He had been on a breathtaking run of guest features, collaborating with several stars including Zlatan, Ira Star, Victoni, Thames, and Central C. Ahead of the release of his new album, Asake is reported to have a collaboration with American superstar Travis Scott. His upcoming Lungu Boy album and tour is set to be another milestone in the career of the era-defining music, whose commanding exploration of Amapiano rocketed him to stardom. Okay, that's quite interesting from the camp of Asake. What do we have to say? We are not surprised. We are not, perturbed. We are actually elated. We are filled with much more heartwarming and heartfelt, messages for him. And all we can do is to wish him well, and then, advocate for that to be, in future now. The question I want to ask today is that, 20K capacity filled by Asake. Asake can even do now double of the capacity. I wish the O2 Arena will have a double standard capacity of 40K for Asake to fill. A new discovery will spring up of the Niger space and will become a global acclaim of an artist. Now let's look at artists like Charlie Poppy, all these upcoming artists. Very soon you're going to see them rising and lifting the banner of the Niger flag. On the Pan-African stance, this is what I want to tell my other African people. The Niger love, the Niger aura, the Niger peace around them, does not mean that they don't have their own problems. They have, which is, same as any other African country. We all have our own problems. But one thing I keep saying is that if you keep hammering on the negatives for it to outweigh the positive stuff you are doing, then my guy or my people, you are not doing the needful. You see, Nigerians are fixated on the positives and are hammering on it. Let's not be in our own space and then have this hateful heart towards it. You are basically in your own space, hammering on the negatives and being in a box, all right, having a box or having a pattern by which you are working under. No, they want to explode. They want to be all over. They want to achieve successes no matter what, So I've come to be so calm and gentle about talking about Nigerians now because I've come to understand them. I have gotten to understand their whole thinking, their whole orientation. And one thing I've come to understand is, look, they are super talented. They are super infectious. Trust me. And you see, there comes a time where America is the major force of the world. Let's understand that Nigerian music is the second force of the world, aside American music. And like I said, Nollywood is going to bridge the gap between themselves and Hollywood soon. Same as the Niger industry, they are going to bridge the gap between themselves, all right, and basically, you know what I mean, the American space. And I predicted 5 years that Nigerian music is going to be sought after to the extent that Americans will now decide to hop on to Afrobeat and want to collaborate with Nigerian artists. It's happening now. It's happening currently, but I'm talking about the future. It's going to be in excess. It's going to be all over the place, all right? It's going to be like a bag of rice, bag of sugar, bag of gari, which has fallen on the ground, and you can't pick them back because it will mixed up or be mixed up with the soil. Okay, so the narrative I'm trying to push here is that even if my fellow Africans, Nigerians are leading the headway on this Pan-African channel and are garnering a lot of the news, don't get perturbed to say, oh, Nigerians are all over your channel. I've said this. It is because, you see, majority of the news are coming from them. You don't expect me to see global versatility news and pick it and trample over it and then pick someone fighting this one saying, I am the boss, I'm the greatest, this one of all. No, you don't do that. You have to build a positive atmosphere. Just as I am saying they look at the positives more than the negatives, then same can be said about me. I have to look at positive news, which projects Africa. So the Asake O2 Arena event for the second time is easily accessible. They surprise me anymore. He can even do it 4 times, 5 times. Trust me, he can do it. So let's understand their narrative and let's join. Let's hop onto their train. Let's be part of the success story. It is only when you are happy for your brother that doors will open for you, that you also have your headway and becoming the best or of becoming the best. So shout outs to Asake and his team. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing more of that. And then, yeah, aftermath of other events will be shared here on this channel. I'm TJ, Emeka Chuku Emeka, Imaswen, Fola Rain, Omo Luabi. Let's do this more often this evening on this Pan-African channel. I salute you and peace out.